right, yesterday we did a video on greatest common factor, which is the first step in finding common denominators. So today we're going to be talking about the least common denominator. Okay, we're going to be talking about lowest terms of fractions. Okay. So you will be seeing, when they want you to simplify or to put it in lowest terms, you may see the following instructions. You may see them say, put it in lowest terms. They may say to reduce it or reducing fractions. They may say to simplify it. They may say to put it in simplest form. All of these mean the same thing. Okay, you'll see all of those. So you need to know that all of those mean to reduce your fraction. Okay, a fraction is in lowest terms when there is no whole numbers other than one in itself that can go into both the numerator and denominator. So a fraction is in lowest terms when there are no whole numbers other than one in itself that can go into both the numerator and denominator. Okay, another word that we need to know is equivalent fractions. And equivalent fractions is a fraction that is equal. Very important. So in order to add fractions and subtract fractions and so forth, you need to come up with equivalent fractions with a common denominator. Okay? So if I was to draw this, this would be 1/2. This would be 1/2. This is a quarter because I divided up into 4 pieces. This is a quarter and this is a quarter. So if I was to color this in 1/2, 2/4 is the same. So 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Now, how do I know? Some of you guys learned the butterfly method last year to check, but I'm going to show you a strategy. I'm going to multiply these two together. That's 4. I'm going to multiply these two together. That is also 4. If they're the same, they are equal. They're equivalent. If these two numbers are the same, the fractions are equivalent. I'm going to put the fractions Okay. So let's do another one. I'm going to draw, let's see here. Okay, so this would be one, I have 3 pieces, so 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. This would be 6 pieces, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. So if I was to color in these here and color in what's underneath it, then I have 2/3 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4/6. Let's multiply across. 4 times 3 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. They are equivalent because 12 and 12 are the same. Okay, so that is an example of equivalent fractions. All right. Now, how do I use equivalent fractions? To reduce. Okay, so reducing fractions, or simplifying, or putting in simplest terms, or lowest terms. They all mean the same. Okay, I'm going to do an example. The first step is to find the GCF. Okay, remember how we did that yesterday? We did 11 and we did 22. Okay, so I find things that I multiply together. That's it. To get that number, and that it will be it. The numbers that they have in common are 1 and 11. The largest number that they have in common is 11. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, the second step is I'm going to divide the numerator, the number on top, and the denominator by the GCF. And denominator by the GCF. Okay, so I would do 11 divided by 11 and 22 divided by 11. Well, you basically already have the answers, 11 times 1 and 11 times 2. So 11/22 in simplest form is 1/2. So that is how you would reduce. I'm going to do another example. We're going to simplify. Those are my instructions. 9/21. Okay, we're going to find the GCF. I have 1 times 9, and I have 3 times 3. That's it. 1 times 21. 3 times 7. And that's it. Okay, now, what if I can't think of these? That is when these are going to come in handy. To remember if 9 is divisible by a certain number, or 21 and so forth. That's really going to help. So that's it. The numbers that they have in common are 1 and 3. So my GCF is 3, which means I need to divide 9/21 by 3. So 3 times 3 and 3 times 7. Simplest terms is 3/7. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to give you some practice to work on. Put in simplest form. Remember, that means the same thing. We are going to do 10/30. Okay? 10 and 30. I have 1 times 10. I have 2 times 5. That's it. 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6, and that's it. So the numbers they have in common are 1. Numbers are always going to have 1 in common. So if 1 is the only one that they have in common, then it is already in simplest form. They have 10, 2, and 5. So my greatest common factor, which is the largest number they have in common, is 10. So we're going to do 10 into that, which would be 1/3. All right, so you're going to finish taking these notes, and then we have some homework, not homework, but classwork that you're going to be working on and to submit it as an assignment. All right, on the next page, this is your classwork. There we go. Okay. You're going to simplify these. Okay, so 1 is 6/9. 2 is 15/25. 3 is 16/24. 4 is 12/20. 5 is 15/18. 6 is 8/24. 7 is 8/36. 8 would be 12/28. And 9 would be 24/40. Okay, and don't forget that you have another assignment with divisibility rules as well.